So somebody requested if I could do a small Christmas song. So I'm going to do a small little Christmas song for you. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome. I'm Avril Quadras, your dedicated life architect, here to guide you on a transformative journey as we bid farewell to 2023 and we welcome in the exciting possibilities of 2024. Today, we're in the second part of our trilogy and we're diving into wealth wisdom, focusing on building financial resilience and making smart financial choices. Before we go any further, I'd like to take a minute to introduce myself to you and this channel, Life Architect. So for those who don't know me, I'm Avril Quadras, and on this channel, I talk about the different tools that I use to create a blueprint of your life where you can create a life that you deserve. So welcome if you're new, and welcome again if you're already a subscriber. I'm going to help you navigate all the different facets of your life, your health, your wealth, and your relationships. And using the tools that I teach with NLP, energy therapy, positive psychology, Kundalini yoga, ICF style coaching, we are going to build your dream life. Because we have only one life to live. And what better way than to consciously create our lives using a blueprint that fits specifically you. I want to mention that I'm certified in all of the modalities that I've just mentioned. And because of that, you know that you're in the right place and that you can trust me. Also, if you want, you can book a free one-to-one consultation at the Calendly link below, and we can see how we can get you from where you are to where you want to be as you move into 2024. Now, we're all energetic beings, right? And so everything starts with our energy. So whether it's our health, wealth, or relationships, all of these have energy exchanges. So now let's talk about money. Money is an energy. But what is wealth wisdom? Wealth wisdom refers to the insightful understanding and the effective management of one's financial resources. It encompasses not just the practical aspects of money management, like saving, budgeting, and investing, but the psychological and emotional relationships that we have with money. How we feel about money and how we think and relate to money is very crucial, especially when we're approaching a new year. This time is traditionally seen as a fresh start. It's called the fresh start effect. So why do we need to reset our mindset around money before the new year? Break old habits. The end of the year is an ideal time to reflect on our past financial habits, especially in the last year. Many people continue with ineffective or harmful financial practices simply out of habit. So when you reset your mindset, it allows you to break free from these patterns and start anew. The next one is to set clear goals. With the new year coming in, you need to set new financial goals. It needs to be a focused activity. When you shift your mindset, you can align your goals with your broader life aspirations. And this way, you can make sure that your financial decisions support your overall life plan. The third one is to embrace financial literacy. Wealth wisdom is not about just managing what you currently have. It's about growing your knowledge. It's about growing your money through the knowledge that you have. Understanding the basics of financial literacy before the new year begins can allow you to make very empowering decisions throughout the year because you really know yourself and your capabilities. The next one is reduces financial stress. Money is a very stressful topic for most people. And when you reset your mindset, it can help you to avoid the stress, changing your perspective from scarcity or fear, which I talk all the time about, to abundance and control. The next one is to adapt to changes. The economic landscape is continuously evolving. So when you head into 2024 with a flexible and informed mindset, it allows you to adapt to these changes, whether they are personal, whether they are professional, whether they are global, or whether they are economic fluctuations. The next one is building sustainable habits. A reset of your mind, a mindset reset, encourages the development of sustainable financial habits. This means you're not just chasing short-term gains, but you're building stability, you're building security, you're building a firm financial foundation that can support you in the long term. So, wealth, wisdom, and resetting our mindset around money as we approach the new year, it's about laying a foundation for financial health, because you need to be financially healthy, and this financial health aligns with our personal values and goals. It's a holistic approach to finances. It blends psychological knowledge, ensuring that our relationship with money is healthy and growth oriented, because a lot of us can be stuck psychologically. Okay? Wealth wisdom is building financial resilience for 2024. Okay? Because psychologically understanding where we are when it comes to our money mindset is everything. Because if, supposing psychologically you were told that money is not good when you were young, money doesn't grow on trees. If you were told that you were not worthy of money, if you were told that money, rich people are bad, if you were told that you only need to save for a rainy day. Let me give you some examples. Let's talk about the budgeting beginner, the first kind of financial person. So let me talk about my client, Ashvin. Now, Ashvin never kept a budget and often found himself overspending each month. He would always find ways to spend even when it was totally unnecessary. Of course, he was earning well, but then his expenses were also increasing. Now, this went back to his childhood and his need to please people. It was also a very soothing tactic when he didn't get love and acceptance from certain people whom he loved very dearly. So, number one, we worked through his emotional and psychological blocks, because that has to be cleared. And in just 4 weeks, he was out of that subconscious trauma. Then we worked on goal setting, planning, making an effective budgeting plan by tackling his expenses and setting up realistic spending limits by maintaining a financial journal every day he spent and what he received. He not only saved more, but he gained financial peace of mind and his stress levels dropped. So what is tip number one? Start with analysis of your patterns, your triggers, and your habits around money. Keep a financial journal. Keep a financial journal so that you can account for what you spent on and what was the emotion that you felt when you were spending. And then use simple budgeting. Okay? Now, this is not rocket science. When you spend on something, there is an emotion behind it. There is a thought behind it. It's not just a physical object. It's not just a car or just a watch or just a house. There is a reason why you're doing it. And these reasons are driven by subconscious patterns we pick up when we are really, really small. Let me tell you another story. This is about the savvy saver. This kind of financial person. Let's meet Ayesha. Ayesha was earning very well, but she also was saving very little. She knew she needed to save, but she couldn't help herself, because her subconscious belief pattern was that life is too short and she needed to live large. This was a belief she picked up from her father, who was a very big spender. He also took unnecessary risks. So we cleared that pattern up, right? That psychological pattern that she picked up subconsciously from her dad, and we installed her new beliefs. What did she want to do with her money? What did she believe money could give her? What does money mean to her? We identified underutilized saving opportunities like automated savings, opening a fixed deposit account every month where money would automatically go into a fixed deposit, high interest saving options. And within a year, she saw her savings significantly growing, providing a good cushion for unexpected expenses. So what can you learn from Ayesha? Tip number 2, automate your savings. Automate your savings. In fact, what I do is I have set up an automated savings an automatic saving scheme. And I also put money into my mother's account, which is a joint account. So I cannot withdraw easily. This builds up savings and you don't even have to think about it. Let's move on to the investment novice. This is the third kind of money person. Let's meet Moeen, another client of mine. Moeen was very new to investing. He wanted to invest, but he always got cold feet. Where to invest, how to invest, what if it goes wrong? So we started talking about what is the real reason? What are the emotional reasons or other things that are happening? And he confided in me that all his parents' investments had gone wrong. His family had been duped multiple times by some family members who were in this investing business and who were in the banking sector. That was his block, right there, staring him in the face. Again, without clearing the blocks with energy therapy, somatic therapy, subconscious reframing, and NLP and talk therapy, I would not have been able to work with him consciously to move ahead. So we worked on his internal state for the first 2 to 3 weeks, actually for about a month. Then we started with some low risk investments to align his comfort level. It was a beginning step for him. And as he learned more, he diversified his portfolio. And today, Moeen has a growing investment portfolio that complements his financial goals and his thriving business. So what is tip number 3? Education. Educate yourself on investments. Even I was scared of investments before. I thought my money in the bank is the safest. But there are much better ways to invest your money, and your money can grow and you can get compound interest on it. Start with low risk options. As you grow more comfortable, explore other investment avenues. Remember, diversification is the key to a healthy portfolio. So I've given you many tips over here. Let's make 2024 your year to take control of your finances. Start with these 3 simple tips that I've given you by working with 3 different kinds of clients: simple budgeting, automated savings, and smart investing. Remember, baby steps can lead to a giant leap, big financial wins. So I hope that you benefited from this second part of the trilogy. I want to thank you for joining me today. And if you found these tips useful, please share, like, and subscribe for more content, because it helps the algorithm get this content out to more people. I hope that you have a prosperous 2024, and I'm going to see you in the next video. But before that, I have a little surprise for you. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining. Then he returned, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, and yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, for hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine. Merry Christmas, everyone.